So today we are going to continue with Sverchok and how we are using, like how Andreas is using, not me, because I don't use IFC Sverchok at all. How he converts his models that he creates in Blender with Sverchok into IFC. Hey, Andres.
Yes, hello. Hi, everyone.
So can you maybe explain a bit better what you are going
Yes.
to show us today, and then you can just jump into the things. You can just share
Yes.
the screen and go on.
Yes, well, today we are going to continue the workflow from the other day. And the other day we created the concrete parts of a box culvert, and today we are going to, because we created them with Sverchok. You create Blender objects, no IFC objects. And today we are going to use some extra nodes of Sverchok. The project is called IfcSverchok, and is from the people of Bonsai. There is a woman, Andre is the name of her profile. I think she's the main developer. She was the main developer, and Dion Mold. They both are the developers. And with IfcSverchok, you can take geometries of Blender and convert it to IFC geometries and save a IFC file with the geometries. And you can organize them in the IFC space elements, no? The building story, IFC space. You can organize the file, the tree, no? As you like with IfcSverchok in a parametric way. So you complete the workflow from modeling to IFC.
Mm-hmm. That sounds great.
Yes, yes.
Very excited to see how that works. Guys, you know the trail, right? Repost this, leave a comment, tell me how you are doing, what would you like to, why are you interested in Sverchok, and let's go from there, okay? You know, refresh that button, repost, I mean. Repost, not refresh, okay? Just repost so that everyone in your network can also see this. Maybe they find it inspiring. Thank you so much, Andres. Let's go. You can share the screen and
okay, let's go.
start showing us.
I'm going to share this screen. You can see, well, you can see the GitHub repo.
Yes, I can see your screen. Yeah.
Yes, this is the repo of IfcSverchok, the GitHub repo. You have here, well, a README. You have a little description of the tested nodes. They say they here that these nodes are not all the nodes you have. You can use, but these nodes are tested. They are tested, and this, well, this site is a good beginning, no, to learn this, and in the end they have an example made by Erin Dale. He is one of the great users of Sverchok, and he did this example with IfcSverchok, and well, I learned it mainly with these examples, how to do what I'm going to do now, no? And it's here in this link. You have to go to IC OpenCL repo, and inside the repo, under Earth source IfcSverchok, you have this README file, no, to learn. And in the end, you have some examples more advanced. Not a lot of them, but with some things more advanced. And we are going to see some of them now. And well, we are going to start. No? I have here a Blender, a fresh new file with Blender with nothing inside. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to import the tree that we did the other day. And for do that, you can import here, no with import, no, but append. With append, you can go inside the file, the Blend file. You see, here is the Blend file. If I double click, I go inside, and I can see the data blocks, no, inside of the file. Here under this node tree, here we have the Sverchok trees. We well, this is what we did the other day. And you did append, and you have here your the box culvert, the body, no? And if you go to a Sverchok panel, here in the Sverchok part of Blender, here Sverchok nodes, you have the tree here, concrete. Here is the tree that we did the other day, and now we are going to create a new tree for making the export. We create the new tree with this button, and we can call it IFC export, no, for example. No, this is another a tree you have here in the end menu. You have the Sverchok tab, and you can open tree properties, and you have the trees. Here is the other, and here is the new. How we can connect the two trees? The thing is use the first node, Shift A to, or if you like, with this app. I'm going to use send, under send, get objects data. I'm going to capture the objects in the send. I have to take them and get selection. I have them here. You see their names are the same names here in the collection, in the Blender collection, the objects. And as we have them here, we can, for example, add another. I'm going to do with the shortcut viewer index. Oh, sorry, with viewer index. Sorry, I'm with a new mouse and I'm trying to get used to it. I'm going to.
It's okay, no worries.
Yes. I'm going to see the vertex. You see the index of the vertex, and now I want to select some objects to create the new IFC objects. No, and I'm going to start with the blinding concrete. No, the blinding concrete is the first element of I did capture here. So I'm going to isolate this element with Shift A, list, where is list here, list struct, list item. I can get one item of the list. So I have here the data. If I connect this to the data I select, you see now I have the index 0. If I go to, you see I have to change this. What is happening here? I'm taking objects of the second level, no? But the second level are the simple vertex. I want to get the first level object, the slab or the blinding slab, no? So in the list item I have to go to the level 1, and now the second object, the index 2 is 0, 1, 2 is this object. The object I want to capture is this, is the first, so 0 in the index. I have the blinding slab, you see. And now here I have this object. I can transform its data in IFC data. So I can add a new node from IfcSverchok. You know, I didn't talk about installing it, but you have to install it. You have to install it. Reference IfcSverchok. Here you have IfcSverchok. You have to install it in order to work. To see the nodes here, IFC, and these are the nodes you have to you can use. No, the first nodes are these two are the nodes that convert to IFC representations. So I'm going to use both of them to show you. this is for Sverchok objects. So you have the vertex, the edges, and the faces. Okay, and this is for Blender objects. So you don't have the vertex, the edges, and the faces. You have the objects. With this node, when you capture from the screen, you can get these three: the vertex, the edges, and the polygons or faces, or you can get the objects. So if you use this, you have to use the Blender objects. This is an error. Oh, okay. I'm going to do in another way. I know it's but the connection objects, Blender objects. Now it's right. If you use this, you have to use the vertex, the edges, and the faces. These are the two ways to connect, to convert to Sverchok. And there you have. The mouse is killing me. Here you have.
What mouse did you buy? Show
a vertical one, a vertical one.
Show it.
Vertical one.
This one?
No.
No, it doesn't have this tracker.
It doesn't have the ball, no? It's the vertical one with the hands vertical. Wow,
yeah, it's not so easy. Yeah, that's true.
Yes. I'm trying. Let's see if I
You're doing just fine.
Yes. And here are the two options, no? You have the two options. With these options, here you have the representations, and here you have the representations and the locations too. So in this way, you can separate the objects with the matrix. I think I didn't get so much expertise to tell you all the difference, but the difference is here you have the objects oriented with the matrix applied and the transform matrix applied and all things. And here the output of the node, you have the locations for one hand and the objects in the other hand. We are going to continue with this. Is I think more simple. So we have this way to go on. And then the next node we have to apply IFC is IFC create entity. This node take the representations, okay, and here you can assign the class, no? To assign the class, you can write here the name of the IFC class with a hand, but no, you have another node, Shift A, IFC class picker. So you connect the class picker. I'm going. You can create this kind of elements, no? Now I'm going to create an element, but you can create element type también too. I didn't manage how to combine them. No, I can create element types, I can create elements, but I can't assign elements to an element type with IfcSverchok. I don't know if I didn't get the. You don't have the audio.
So if you create a type, you don't need to assign the element because it's already predefined.
Yes.
So that's why you can't. But if you assign only an occurrence like a classification, then you should be able to assign a type. But I don't know. Maybe there are not all the things are working as expected so far. But you say that if you create a type,
yes,
you cannot assign, because that's the thing. If you create a type
from Sverchok, if
okay,
I
because
open Bonsai and do in Bonsai, I can.
Yeah, definitely. But the thing is, if you create a type, there is a chance that maybe the type is invisible. Like
yes,
maybe it doesn't show in IFC, right? So
yes,
you don't instantiate it. So
Yes.
maybe to just to make sure that everything works, you should just use just occurrence, like don't use type right now.
Oh, okay.
Because I think the type is the definition of a kind of an object, and
Yes.
after that, like, but that's definition. It's invisible,
Yes.
and
No, it doesn't have geometry. No, it doesn't have geometry.
no, it's just or it has geometry. It can have
It
geometry,
can have.
but
It can
it's
have. Yes.
hidden. It's not shown. You have to instantiate it. You have to
Yeah.
instantiate it. So you have to call
Yeah.
it and say that I want to create an occurrence
Okay.
of this
Okay.
type. And I don't
Okay.
know how you can do that with Sverchok. So
Okay.
let's keep it simple and focus just using IFC element for now.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. I see element. And I'm going to take a IC slab. This is very big. I'm going to here IC slab. You have here a lot of IC elements. I think are from IC4 schema, no 4.3, I think. And then you have here the class and you connect to IFC class. It goes the red away, and you can write the names. Here is one element only, but I'm going to input the names the way for several elements, no? So you don't write here. You add Shift A, and I'm going to text and simple text. Okay, and here I'm going to write blinding slab. You can change the width of the node. And blinding slab is one element, but I'm going to do another thing if it were several elements, no? So I'm going to use a list join, and with one element, but is important this, no? List join, and here I have to put, I think, the join level list, the two. I think I'm going to look the correct answer to be. This is very important, no? Yes, two. If you tree doesn't work, maybe it's for things like this. If you mistake the join level list, these things you can you can with a stethoscope you can debug those things to see the level. You see here it has two levels because it has two corchetes in Spanish. I don't know in English the word. It's nested in two levels. It's nested. So you have to join the list in the level two. Sometimes it's try and error. No, it don't work. You come here and change the level and see if it works. No, you don't have to calculate everything. Not everyone of us is Einstein. No, you have to try and error. And you have here the names. No, is one name, but if you have two objects or three objects, we'll see in the next things. This will allow you to name them in one shot. No, all of the objects. And the description, well, I can put I don't know blinding slab. Body blinding slab, or I don't know. And here you have you entity. What's the next here? If you connect the stethoscope, you see the entity. What looks like is well, there are objects, no? But after we'll see the name, and you will see that the IFC schema is there. And the next thing here we have our slab, and the next thing is put the slab inside a space element. I think that a building story, no, or a space. So I'm going to add Shift A and IFC. I'm going to add another node is a spatial element, no? And you can take, no, this no, sorry. The other is better. Add create entity. Oh, sorry, create entity, no, this. Create entity, I have to here, add spatial element here, yes, okay. It was add spatial element. And in the IFC class is the same as the objects, as you can see. I can duplicate this with Shift D. I'm not doing the screencast. And here with the class, here the class picker, Shift D, class picker, yes, I can put aside. I'm going to get a spatial element and I'm going to get, I don't know, space building story. So this go here. The name is the same. I'm going to duplicate this, Shift D. And here. The name here I can name, I don't know, chapter 1, blinding. Here, the level lists must be 1, I think. The join level lists must be 1. Let's see. Yes, here is 1. And here goes to the names. Yeah, yes. And here the elements. I'm not going to connect directly because I'm going to join a new list for the new elements. No, so this come here, and I'm going to use this list. The level lists here, I think, is 2. No, 1, 2 is 1, 2. Level list 1. So this I can put this here, and this list I connect to elements. It's a list of representations. I connect them here. So I have here a building story. The names, I'm going to put this here to see more clearly the things. The names is the first building story to get the blinding concrete inside. And the next step is to create the IFC building, Shift A, IFC, another class, the same, I can duplicate a spatial element and class picker, Shift D. Here I have IFC building. Those two I connect direct. And the class building and the name, I don't know, my box folders. I don't know. And here, I think is everything. Yes, it's everything fine. Okay, so here we have an exporter that will create an IFC file with only the slab, the blinding slab. No, if you like, we can check if it works only with a slab, and we are going to date. The documentation says here when you have IfcSverchok in a Sverchok tree, you in the end menu in the Sverchok view, it appears this tab IfcSverchok. If you go, you have write IFC2 file. You have these two. The first you have to rerun always, and then write file. Is the way that the documentation says that you must do. You can do with notes the right file, but the documentation says that it's better doing this way. No, I'm going to, I don't know, here, I'm going to save it. You have to change the extension, you know. IFC the extension and write file, and we'll see the file here. Here it is. Yes, it's this file. If I open with BIM, BIM Vision. There you know it. It exported. I did it with the other file. It exported everything. No. Yes, I did it with the file, the example file. Sorry, I will do with this. This. I'm going to close. Write file. So substitute over this and this. I open it again, and it's only the blind slab. No, it can be. Let's see if it is recognizing the other Blender file. You know, I save it. Don't save. Close. I'm going to save this. See, leave the file, and I'm going to export again. I know what I think that what is happening. It's IfcSverchok gets if you create an object in the tree, IfcSverchok gets all of them, and if you don't assign them to anything, it assigns them by default, no? But this is not a good way, because you can't control. Let's see if the IC file we created, it's all with all the things are inside one chapter. Let's see. Yes, you see, it get all the things and give the configurations of the slab, of the blinding slab. It's in the same building story, the same name. Yes, but this is not cool. No, this is wrong.
Of course.
I have to complete all the elements. But you can see that it exports to IFC and creates everything it catches. It creates IFC with it. And we are going to continue. We are going to get more objects. No, I'm going to take here. I'm going to quit the other objects, and I'm going to repeat this. You know, what is happening here? Incorrect. I have to rerun, and it's okay. Sometimes when you change something, you have to rerun, because if not, you get an error. I'm going to duplicate this to this, no, until this with the list join. Is the one way, but here I can duplicate all of this. And Shift D, I select them, Shift D, and I have here, and I want to get slabs. I'm going to get the base slab and the deck slab, no? Here. And I'm going to get objects data, get selection. I have the two. So I can erase this. I have the two. So here I have to put two names. So Shift D, another object.
Andres.
Yes.
A quick question.
Yes.
Ryan Farhat says that sounds complicated. Well, it might sound complicated. What is not complicated in the beginning? But then something else that he is asking if does it support structural analysis elements?
No, it's for geometries and presets. You can change presets and custom presets and official presets. No, you can assign them from here. but it's limited. If you know how to code with Python, maybe you can
Achieve more.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's my thinking. No, for some things, I write some code to do some things I want to do. No, is the
Yeah.
if you go here, node, you select one node, for example, this, you can edit source. See, edit source external, internal. If I do internally, you have here the code. This node is not much code. It's very little, and you can modify and do things. No, you have to learn some things of Python, but it's not difficult to add simple things to the software that exists now. No. But yes, it's you have to code. Yes, it's not
Mhm.
for everyone.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
this I can show you the tree complete if you want, or I can continue with this. The tree will be not very big.
Yeah. Sure.
I continue.
But everyone else, like if you guys have any other questions, yeah, please leave them here and we'll try to answer.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like Dynamo, no? I don't know if the trees with Dynamo are biggest. I saw YouTube some videos and they are very big trees in Dynamo. I saw very big trees, but I don't know the level of complexity compare the two things. No, I don't know. And for me, it's very funny, very fun. The Sverchok. I enjoy it a lot. Yes. And I continue. Yeah, here we have the base slab, no? Base slab, and here we have the deck slab. Okay, and they are slabs, so I don't change this. And the create entity, to the list join, and I have the slabs, and I'm going to put the walls, no? And the same, get the nodes, shift D to duplicate. I connect with the list and I select the walls. One wall, we shift the other wall and get selection dates with the two walls. And I have to change this. The first wall, I don't know. Okay, right, left wall, and right wall. Right wall. And here we have 3 building stories. No, we have to shift D and shift D another time. 2 and 3. Chapter 2 slabs. Chapter 3 walls. In here the chapters you have at least in my experience you have to organize things with the same IFC class. No, it's difficult if you mix in one chapter slabs with walls with piles with it's a mess. I'm my experience working in the building sites is the other way. No, we have the chapters with the pile with his slab with his chapter. I don't know the word in English, but we don't divide the chapters in the project of same elements. No, one structure has a lot of elements, but here you have to organize with same classes. No, at some point, no, because if not, you can automate this. You can't automate. So the chapters are blinding, slabs, and walls. One chapter, one IFC element, you know, one building story for blending, one building story for slabs, and one building story for walls. You can do in the other way, no, mixing different IFC classes in one building story, but it's more complex, you know. You have to duplicate more things. And we have, no, it's complete. I'm going to export, and now the exportation will give names to the things, and will give the things will be in his building story. No? So rerun all nodes here in IfcSverchok tab, rerun all nodes and write file. And I'm going to IFC, I'm going to name it B2. So here B2, and when I open it, you have, but this time is different. You have your chapters, the things have their IFC class, and the walls. No, this is not correct. This I didn't change the class picker here in the walls. Here I have to put IFC wall, you know. And then I'm going to close this file. And now rerun, write file, the B3. So going to B3. Now the walls, they are walls, IFC walls, and the slabs, they are slabs. You know, it's exported. What other thing you can do? I'm going to assign presets, no? You know, for assign presets, you get here in the create entity, you with IFC, you know, add preset. And I have here my entities, you know, and here I can get the name of my preset and the preset. No, I'm going to open a new Blender to see my notes in the other file that is complete in order to write. I don't know a lot of IC schema, and to write this is have to copy. Going to open it. And here you don't have to do more things. No, this node you don't have to continue. You add the preset to this entity, and the preset appears in the entity. You don't have to continue. You will see. Here is opened. Yes, I'm going to open the this. And here I have. I'm going to use official preset, no, to override official preset. This. So preset is like comment, and properties. I'm going to say that is loaded, no, and I'm going to add another preset, but this time invented, no. Shift G, duplicate, And here I yes, no, name no, two elements. Here I preset lab my property and properties I can put no important property and the property surprise. I don't know. So I'm going to export and check if the presets are present here in the, I did here with the body blending slab, no? The presets are in this object. So rerun all nodes here in IfcSverchok panel, rerun all nodes, write file. I'm going to use before and I'm going to open before. If I open with Bonsai, better for doing these things. So with this other file. So if you open IFC project, the before, I have here my object. You see the building story, the classes, the tree is correct, the nest is correct. So if I select the slab and go to properties, I have property sets and I don't have anyone, no? It didn't work. It was in the blinding slab. Yes, yes. There was something wrong. Let's see. Let's quit this file. Let's see. Great. This is right. This is right. Let's see the guide. If I go to Sverchok, we are correct. Correct. Let's see the stethoscope. Shift A. So text, stethoscope, this for the viewing things. If I connect this, yes, here is the notation, the IFC notation of the property set is there. The info is there, but somehow it didn't go to the file. It's okay, this is okay, this is okay. Let's see, this is okay, this is okay. Oh, it must go. Let's try again. Rerun and write file B5. So I'm going to reupdate this and reupdate this and write again B5. And let's try. Yes, it has one more kbyte. I think it has. No, in Bonsai. I open it in Bonsai. Here, open B5, and here the blinding. No, didn't load the presets. And the custom, no, didn't.
No, they should be there in property sets.
Yes, they should be there. But
all the property sets should show up there.
Yes. I'm going to show you with the file that I know.
But you have to choose an element. I don't see that you choose any element in your model.
Yes, I choose this.
No. I mean, in the model, you have to click on an element.
Oh, yes. let's see. Here, the blinding slab. Here,
Nothing.
nothing. There's nothing. Yes. I'm going to export from the other file, the file that is tested.
Okay.
I'm going to open here. This I save, and here I will open the test file. This Sverchok. Okay, this have the phone word too and more things, and this file I will share it with you. It has the create entity workflow too. The create type element types, no, for create element types. This part, and that presets two element types. Is working too, and you see the result. I'm going to rotate and export, rerun and write file. This I'm going to be B6. Okay, and I open it here. Open IFC. B6. Let's see. Here you have your types, your type products created. You see, and if I go to the properties, the types has the preset. You see, my general preset, super general property. Here is here assigned. You see, and this here generated. And if I take the slab here, I don't have the property. Yes, it's, you see, it's working with types, but no with simple objects. I must review that. But you know, the slab doesn't have the presets, but the types, yes. The types, yes. The types, yes. Yes. And the property sets. The other day, I was able to put this preset and it appeared, but now I don't know what is happening. This a lot better. I'm going to erase this. Maybe this is the problem. Right, file B7. And if I open with this, open B7, let's see. No, doesn't want to load. Here yes, but here no. The other day was working. I don't know the change. I will review it before sharing the file in order to all working in the file. And well, that's it. You can explore. I didn't explore much more things with Sverchok. You can doing things like, I don't know if I had it here. Yes, you can read the save file. To save file, you have the other way, but you see, it's not recommended. No, it's IFC write file. This is the other method to write the IFC file. You have to provide a path. The path is another node, but from Sverchok, not from. If you search Alt + plus space file path, you can get a file path, get this, select, and the path I assign, you see. And when I write, let's take V8, no? Doesn't exist, V8.
Mm-hmm.
I take this and I write, and I hope that V8 will appear here. You have V8, and I write the file with these two nodes. You don't have to connect to any other thing. Only these two nodes. Here you put the path, and you do write file, and the file is right, and it's the same file. I think. At least it's the same size. No, it's with an error. You see, this way of is not so. It's more dangerous. You know. Let's see with Bonsai. If I try the V8 file, Bonsai open, but BIM Vision no. You know, it's if the developer say you must use the other way, it's better to use the other way, no? You know. And here, I don't know. Let's see if the properties. No, it doesn't. Right, something is wrong. But I will find the trouble. You know, this is more or less all things I can show you about Sverchok, IfcSverchok, more or less.
Yeah.
There are other nodes, but you know, I didn't try it all of them. There are some nodes to open IFC files and extract objects from the IFC files and convert them to Blender. The other way, no, the opposite way.
Yeah.
Create render shape from an IFC geometry. You can do the other way, but I didn't experiment that.
Yeah, I think you can do it quicker if you just save, if you open an IFC model in Bonsai and you just save it as a Blender file. I think it saves automatically everything, but I'm not sure exactly.
Yes.
But yeah,
Yes.
this is great, Andres. Thank you so much for sharing this.
Thank you.
Now, what would you recommend if somebody would try to learn these things to do the
Yes.
same? Like, would you recommend them to go through the tutorial that you go through in the
Yes.
beginning to
Yes.
that page? Like, what would you recommend them?
Yes, you have to establish a start point. No, you know, my way, my path was start with bonsai, model something with bonsai only. You will learn how to use bonsai and you will learn how to use Blender or the important things needed in Blender. The IFC Architect channel is very good for that. Very good. This is what I learned. And after you have to learn Sverchok. No, for learning Sverchok, the official documentation is very good. It's ancient, but it's not outdated. No, you know, there are more nodes now. There are a lot of things now, but the working things is the same. Is the same. And there is a manual, ancient too, but I can share it with you. It's online, a manual, a PDF document. And also the Erindale channel. Erindale, this guy is a genius, no? And his channel, he has a lot of courses about Sverchok. No IfcSverchok, no? I think that if you want to learn IfcSverchok, it's only the document I showed you.
Do you know
and the
why?
video.
Do you know why Erindale is using Sverchok? If he can use geometry nodes, if he doesn't need
Yes,
IFC,
yes.
why is the reason?
No, in his channel, you see that some years ago he was with Sverchok, but now he's in geometry nodes. The videos he
Okay. So
published
he just
now.
tested it before geometry
Yeah,
nodes came around, maybe.
yes, no, he did a lot of videos, no? He did a lot of things. I think that 3 or 4 years ago he was all in with Sverchok, and now he's all in with geometry nodes. He's a 3D artist, no? I don't know. I don't know if he's architect or because when I saw the example in IfcSverchok from him,
Yeah.
I thought, wow, but he's architect or I don't know. And that's it. The IfcSverchok, the README I showed you in GitHub, and this video we're making now. I don't know if there is another video in internet with these kind of things. I don't know. I think you know the OSAR community, they have a lot of threads talking about this. In OSAR community, you have to.
Yeah, that's true. It's another
Yes.
great place to ask about, definitely.
Yes. If you want, I prepared the other day a little paper with the things I learned you know the path I
What would be a good way to share that on YouTube? Like you have to add that into a GitHub document or something like that and share the link into a comment or something. Because now like to share it on the video when I publish it on YouTube,
yes,
right?
in the comments if you
Yeah,
like.
I'm not sure if it works, but you can give it to me and I can put it in the
Okay, okay,
description. If you
okay,
can put it
perfect,
into GitHub, I think GitHub would be the best way.
perfect, 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 perfect.
Okay,
We talk about it if you like. Yes,
yeah,
yes, perfect.
definitely. We don't have any other questions, so that's okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging in with us. I hope this was useful. If you're interested in parametric modeling and stuff like this, you get like a glimpse of what is possible and what you can do. And yeah, you can go from here and do even crazier things, right?
Yes,
Thank you so much, Andres, again for
you're
showing
welcome.
up and sharing this with us. Is there anything
Thank you.
else in the workflow that you have been using that you think you would like to share in the future, in a future session?
Oh, I have a lot of things. I have the form work modeling or modeling extracting, no, generating the form work.
Okay. And
Still,
you
still,
do that without IFC, right? You do that in Blender only.
yes, with Sverchok. The geometry generation is all with Sverchok.
Aha, okay.
Uh, and I can export to IFC the same way like you see in this video, no? The same way you can
Yeah.
export the rebars to IFC.
Mm-hmm.
I had a problem because for the quantity takeoff, I did have to put the rebars as IFC slab because there was no measurement if I did IFC rebar. I don't know the class, no, the
Uh-huh.
IFC class for rebars, IFC.
IFC reinforcing bar.
IFC reinforcing bar. If I put IFC reinforcing bar and do the quantity takeoff, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Gives me zero.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah.
yes, yes,
Okay. But that's
yes,
good. Then we can plan a future session in a few weeks. Thank you again so
yes,
much for this. And yeah, if anyone else has any other questions, feel free to contact Andres and ask him. Like he's on LinkedIn. You can
yes,
you can find him in this event. And yeah, you feel free to contact him and ask him. Maybe he can help you somehow. I'm sure he is more than willing.
yes, yes, yes.
Thank you so much,
Happy
Andres.
to help.
Have a good afternoon, everyone.
Same to
We
you.
stay in touch. Have a good one. Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye bye.